team, which won a conference championship, is rested. The other team is coming off an emotional win just a week ago.
And Chris, the prevailing thought would be, boy, the team that gets a chance to rest would be in a better position. But as we saw in 2024, the teams that got that rest, they lost their rhythm. And I think the teams that had a chance to play, they continue to stay in their routine, and it really benefited them. Let's see how it plays out today.
And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
The receiver makes the catch. Powering through a tackle. Breaks into the clear. At the 20. Touchdown, South Carolina, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. You come out into playoff game for no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
And here's the return from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So the Seminoles offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. Let's check out the impact players in this game, Kirk. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. And the Noles getting set on 1st and 10. QB decides to keep it here. It's a fumble. Scooped up on the defense.
What a great job by this defense of screening out that option and making the quarterback hesitant on whether to keep or to pitch. Because he was hesitant, it allowed the defense to get to him to knock that ball loose.
South Carolina offense is back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Offense operating from the pistol. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time. After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They make the stop, but good enough for a first down at the 29. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Keeping it on the ground here. And brought down at the line by that big defensive tackle. Now it's 2nd down here. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Short connection to the tight end here. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. The Gamecocks trying to cash in here in the red zone. They'll try to run for the first down. They make the stop, but it'll be 1st and 10 now from the 18. South Carolina in the lead here. And the first quarter is in the books, but is a huge opportunity for programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Through one period, these teams are finding out that playoff games just feel different. Who can handle the nerves better as we head to the second? First play of the quarter, the offense has a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Catch made by the tight end. Touchdown, Gamecocks. They couldn't stop him there. So the offense blinking now for building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing, doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense is showing up, prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. The coverage team able to bring him down. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. That fumble in the last possession set up a touchdown. Can they bounce back from that costly error here? So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. He'll be taken down, but after... return.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
Off the play fake on first down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
That's a big sack by this defense here on first down. Now, the offense still has opportunities to rectify this situation, but it's not the best way to start a first-and-goal situation.
Flying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. Running through the tackle. It's a spin move to extend the play, pick up a few extra yards.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about third down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here, whether they run it or throw it.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, South Carolina. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely, but when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. The interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
They look to throw it here on second down. Looking for a man deep down the middle. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Running back grabs it on the screen. And he never had a chance, tackled in the backfield. And the Seminoles will line up to boot it away. That's the first punt today for the offense. And we'll see what he can do on the return. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. So first play of the drive coming here. They'll start at their own 49. First down and more. He's still running. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Offense will set up on 1st and 10. An inside give now from the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce out to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the 1st down. So on 4th down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So they settle for 3, and now the kickoff. We'll see if the opposing offense has enough time to answer before halftime. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He lost the ball. It's a wild scramble. Defense makes the recovery a turnover.
That is an incredible job by this kickoff coverage team. You don't see many turnovers on kickoffs, but they just gifted their offense with a bonus possession.
The offense will now quickly spend a timeout. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. They'll hand it off. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the 1st down yardage. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. They'll try a pass here. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock. So they won't take a shot at the end zone. Out comes the field goal team trying to get 3 before the end of the half. He knocks it through with confidence. And that will extend their lead even further. So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. They'll return it from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Final seconds in the first half. They will just take a knee and head to the locker room. Looks like the offense is content to run out the clock here and just take it to intermission. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a first half of football. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem, and I don't think this defense has the solution. It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the second half.
All right, thank you for the update, Kevin. Appreciate it. The Gamecocks will kick this deep to begin the second half. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
The receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle. One of those critical third down plays coming up. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Tackle right at the 30. Good enough to move the sticks. The Noles begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The ball is loose. The defense has got it. He's in the clear. Past the 10. Touchdown, Gamecocks. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow. That's a scoop and score. Defense making a monster play there.
Well, his eyes must have gotten so big when he saw that ball pop out, chance to pounce on it, and instead of doing it the more conservative way and just falling on it, he decides to take it to the house for a touchdown, something he'll remember for the rest of his career.
Return starts from inside the 5. Again, the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Handoff to the back. Going absolutely nowhere. A loss of the play. They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Off play action. He's looking to throw. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very... Looking deep down the right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? Touchdown, Seminoles. A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And here's the return from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. The shotgun handoff here. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Quick throw misses his mark there. Incomplete.
I know this guy believes in his receivers, and I don't blame him. There's a lot of talent out there. But throwing into double coverage like that, that's how you throw picks.
Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason in the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a 3rd down. They do their job, convert. Now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
He fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. The offense facing a tough conversion here, 3rd and long from the 42. The receiver grabs it. Now here he goes. And gain enough to set up 1st down now at the 39.
With this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
The freshman is brought down after a really solid run there. The offense will line up, chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. They'll try the option play here. Pitches to the back. They've got him behind the line. The option doesn't work at all. And it's South Carolina in the lead here. And with 3 quarters in the books with a chance to stay alive in the playoff at stake, let's take a quick look at the stats so far. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Leaning on the run game here. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display.
Deep shot toward the end zone. Makes the catch. Can he get in? The stop made at the 5. The offense will have first and goal now.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. Okay, now it's second and goal from the 1. They'll try to run this one in. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina.
Boy, they just continue to do everything right. This offense has looked outstanding from the opening series all the way up to this point, doing everything that's asked of them. Great execution, and put another touchdown up on the board.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, is it just me, or is it a little bit strange that this offense continues to give this back the football, especially late in the game?
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Man, how impressive have these guys been in this football game? I really expected to see a very different outcome with the hype of this quarterback and the way he's played most of this year.
There's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. The Seminoles will bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down play coming up. Handoff here from the shotgun. Second effort, their defense cannot stop him short of the marker.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want, whatever we feel like doing.
Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down. So it's third and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. They convert on third down and move the football to the 25. And a timeout taken by the offense with 19 seconds remaining. And the Gamecocks with first and 10 here. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. No way to run up the middle.
There's an Excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Now a late timeout is taken, 6 seconds showing on the clock. Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Can he make it to the marker? Runs through the defender. They bring him down, and the game sets up the offense 1st and goal from the 10. And a timeout is taken with just 1 second remaining in the game. The game is in hand here, but the offense looking to inflict more punishment here in the final seconds. So they make the tackle what will be the final play of the game as the clock hits 0-0. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.